Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All right. Let me see. I can't see my chat for some reason. Well, hold up, y'all. Trying to figure out why it won't work. Well, okay, I guess I just won't see my chat on here, but I can see it on there. So, hello, everybody. What is up? Hi, Alicia. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lolly. How are you? All right, let me make this big. And let's put some music on, shall we? We need some music today, everybody. Yeah, I don't know why the chat's not working on my phone, but for whatever reason. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing in this freaking heat? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Because I kind of need to know. No. What is up, everybody? Trying to get this to work here. Here we go. All right, dude. You can hear me? Yes. Oh, my cat is stuck in here. Hi, everybody. What is up? All right, I'm going to set you guys up here. And I am using my microphone. Okay, my cat is stuck in here. Give me one sec. My daughter came home with her little friend, and so I've been dealing with that. So give me one sec. Come here, baby. Where'd you go, you little shit? Oh, she's on top of my thing. Come here, honey. Come here. Okay. She's like, there's people here I don't know. Well, I guess you're just gonna stay there then. Okay, so these are the nails that I did on Sunday with Nelly. Can you guys see good? Let me know. And so this is what they look like. They're super duper pretty. They're just, it's really hard to tell in this lighting, but they also are reflective. So, and I did think I did pretty well on the structure of the nail, even though I had issues with the clear. I didn't break out, nothing. Okay, now my cat wants out. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead. All right, now we're good. So now that we have that done, we're gonna do the Summer Goth nails, right, with Nelly. And so, oh, it's so weird not seeing your guys' like chat on my phone. It's absolutely just weird. All right. So my thinking, I wanted to do rose gold because I haven't got to do rose gold at all, and I've been wanting to. So we have these foil flakes that I think would be really cool around an aura. Like if I did a little aura effect here, and then we put the foil around it. And then on the inside, we're going to put these little stars. And then we're going to add some of these. So we have the foil gel, these little guys. And then obviously we have some spikes, which I love. And so these are rose gold, AB, and just rose gold regular Swarovski. So we're going to be doing Swarovski, everybody. Okay, because that's basically what your girl usually uses. But these are the stickers I picked out. They are rose gold, and they're so cute. And they're so tiny and cute. But these are the only gold ones I have. So we'll see if we want to use these or not. I'm not really sure in that regard. But... and I did pull some black ones just so we have like these little guys here. But it was these. Excuse me. You see this? I like the way those are and how they are positioned. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to be able to do this same thing, but just with the gold, since we have the tiny and the big and the medium or whatever. So I kept that out, and black ones just so we have it. And then, so my thinking was, like, you know how we have like the moons and the snakes and the stars and the hearts and the butterflies, but it's like a, excuse me, sorry, it's like a gothic type vibe, but it kind of has a little bit of everything. That's what I'm going for. So I pulled these snakes. I don't know which one we're going to do, but we have black, we have a little black butterfly, a little fuzzy heart, we have some stars, we have a pew pew, this little butterfly. Of course I want to use this black butterfly because that, you know what I mean. And then we have little tiny like rose gold that matches. We have moon, stars, hearts, butterflies, oh my. And then I also picked this. I have one black bow, and I want to use this black bow because I feel like, you know what I mean, it would be really cool. And then I also wanted to do, so I picked out some of this chain. So we have black and rose gold to do a somewhat of a bangle type nail, if you will. I don't really know which one we're going to do what on, though, to be honest with you. So I don't really know. But I know for a fact I want to do like the aura nail. And so we have the rose gold gel paints from Madame Glam, which is linked, guys. Everything is linked already. We have the crazy top for the gems, and then I brought out this spider gel because I'm like, do I want to use a spider gel? I don't know. And then I also have this from Madame Glam, which is called Sticky Toffee, and it is like the rose gold coppery type look I'm going for. Isn't it gorgeous though? Look at that. Ooh, the rainbow. So we definitely got to do a swirl because your girl always has to do a swirl. You know that. And then I also picked out the Haunted Velvet Cat Eye from Madame Glam. This, oh, so beautiful. And then we also have the La Noche Black from La Katrina Nails, Texas. This is also linked as well. And we also have the Madame Glam top coat, but we also have this glossy top coat from Britt Brat Nailed It because it's one of my faves. All right, let's freaking do this, shall we? I'm trying to figure out all the bottom. Should we do the... Okay, I need to put something right here because I just now realized that there's like stuff all over it and it's getting everywhere. So let me put this here. So, okay, now, ooh, here we go. Okay, so should I do the aura nail in the middle? What do you guys think? I think I should do it in the middle because I want to do it because this one is like a clear tip on the clear tip. So I'm thinking about doing a V cut here, like a straight V cut French nail with the bow in the middle. We put the bow kind of like down here, you know what I mean, over the V cut. And then we have our little black bow with that, and then we can add some little cuticle whatever up top. This one would be the aura one with the foil around it because I think the foil around it's going to look so cool. So I do have my art palette here. So what I am going to do is add these colors so they're already on here. Shout out to everybody here. I don't know if this color is still available from Madame Glam or not. They have a pretty good selection on holographic, just super beautiful linear holographic colors. And I need to get all of them, and some of them they don't have anymore, so. But this black, I figured we could go over the, what do you want to call it? The French tip, I think would look cool if we go over it, over the black, and then the foil we can kind of add maybe, and then the rose gold, you know. So I'm going to actually put this on here just so I have like something, you know what I'm saying? We got to start it though. Thanks for coming to hang with me, everybody. What is up? I'm so excited to be here. Let's get that guy out. And let's get our brush. Where's my brush? Is this my brush? Nope, that's not my brush. How's everybody doing today? Alright, we got our Madame Glam brush. I got my other cleanup brush. What else we doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna use this guy too. This is what I like to do for my little swirlies down the nail. And what am I doing? Oh yeah. I'm trying to find a little, there we go. Got it. How's everybody doing today? What up, everybody? Shout out to everybody that's in here. 56. What up? How's everybody doing this freaking heat? Like, holy shnikes, it's crazy. Alright, so I'm just trying to stir this because I've opened it and swatched it, but I've never actually used it, so. Wow, it's so pretty. Somebody's playing basketball outside or something. I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? My microphone is pretty good from being from the dollar store. Alright, I am just going to take this off and then put the cap back on because we're not going to need a lot. Okay. Who's ready? I'm ready for this. Treasure Brown? Is that what it says? Hello. Hi, Curtis. What up, everybody? My name is Sugar. If you are new here, what up? Thanks for coming in. We're doing a Summer Gothic Nail set with rose gold and black. So, I'm just getting everything ready in terms of the colors so we can get that going. And I need my alcohol. Oh. So I'm trying to think of like if I want to use any other stickers. What do you guys think? I like maybe the hand painted, but yeah. So we're gonna take our foil and I'm trying to think of like how I'm gonna position this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna clean my brush really quickly. My daughter is going to the fair, so her and her girlfriend were here. It's hot as hell out. It's 110 out right now. Isn't that crazy? Hi, Susan. Thank you, Lolly. Thanks for coming, guys. All right, let me know if you can see or if I need to reposition. Can you see my nails well, or do you want me to reposition my camera? Do you guys like it, or can you see pretty well? Hopefully, it's not going in and out or anything like that. Let me know. All right, cool. All right, cool. So let's do the aura nail first, and then we'll get that one kind of out of the way. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Madame Glam, but I'm also going to use this black right here, and we're going to use this for the aura part. So all this is linked, guys. I do have a code with Madame Glam. And then you can use code GLAMDRAGON for the La Katrina nails. Okay, so let's do this. So I do have this sponge. I am going to cut this sponge. We're going to try this sponge out and see if we like it. And I'm just going to use like this little kind of area. I don't want like a huge, I want it kind of small. So I'm going to kind of cut this. Ah! Well, all right. Well, it's ready for us. Let me grab my little thingamajigger bobber. This thing broke, guys. I'm so mad. The little thing popped out, and I tried to fix it, and now it's like... Anyway. Any hoozle. Oop. All right. So we got enough on there. So I think what I'm going to have to do is... We're going to have to probably etch that. Yeah, for sure. Oh, okay. We're going to etch this with a buffer, okay? So, now that I'm thinking about it, which I didn't before, but I should have. That's just what happens, y'all. We go with the flow over here. All right, so I just realized that we are I'm going to show you guys something. You guys know how people have been using that like so-called graffiti gel? Well, I can show you something you can use that you already got at home. You ain't got to go out and buy some fancy stuff, okay? Okay. What up, guys? Gals, everybody? Who all loves nails? Do y'all love nails? Do you like nail art? Do you like watching everything and anything about nails? Or you just like to watch creation being created? So notice I am literally just using a buffer. I'm not using anything else because I want to buff it, but I don't want to put etches in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I should just do them all because I know I'm going to add more stuff to it. So let's just go ahead and buff them all real quick. And I'm using the softer side of my buffer. I'm not using the super coarse side. But I'm excited to, yay, Susan. But I'm excited to show you guys because you guys don't have to go out and buy all that fancy stuff. Even off Amazon, you can use what you got at home and it'll still work. It may not work, you know, like that, like super fast and whatever, but it does work the same and you can end up with, I think, better results than what that shows. But that's me. And I figured this out years ago and have been doing it for about 3 years. And it's just funny that they actually came out with an actual thing. You know what I thought about, guys? I thought about going around the whole outside of the nail and then with like a black base, and then and then add the foil around that, but make it cat eye. What do you guys think? Go around the whole outside, make it like a foiled, uh, I don't know, like gothic look. You know what I'm saying? I think that would look really cool. And then you could do the cat eye around the outside, put the foil on it too, so it's kind of like here and there and every which where. And I think it'll look really cool. I think it'll look cool. You know what happened last night? A stupid mosquito bit my thumb. Literally, it put a stupid whatever. My thumb's been itchy ever since. Ugh, drives me nuts. I put an X in it. I've done everything I can. I'm trying not to think about it, but you know, it's kind of hard not to think about a damn mosquito bite. You know what I'm saying? Aw, thanks, Lori. Sent sparkles and 2 jewels. Aw, thanks, treasure. I had nice long nails, but I was in the hospital and they made my nails break, so I gotta grow them again. Oh, I'm sorry, love. You can do it. Oh, thank you, lovely. I appreciate y'all being here. We're doing a summer gothic set, which is usually not what I do, so I'm doing something a little out of the norm, but I did these nails on a live with my bestie, Nails by Nelly, which go check her out too. And then a lot of the ladies in the chat here have channels too, guys. So if you love nails, there's a lot of different things that a lot of the ladies do on here. I didn't think about having to do this, but you know, that's what happens when you're a mom and you're dealing with kids and all that kind of thing. My nails kind of grow slow and fast at the same time. Does that make sense? Only some grow fast and some don't. Does anyone else have that problem? Because I definitely have that problem. For whatever reason. I don't know why. But I did pretty good, and I'm so glad that my nails are still on. I was so scared that one was going to pop or something before I was able to finish them. But we are here now, baby. Finishing finishing the nails. Okay, I just want to make sure majority of it's pretty good here. And if you don't, I do like the square stiletto. So that is why you see my stiletto is squared off at the base here. And then I'll go back in and reshape after we're done. We'll just reshape it and make it more crispy. You know what I mean? Nice. I just want to make sure if we're going around the outside on any of these nails, we don't want it to spread away from the actual nail itself. So you just got to make sure you're really etching that, and you don't want it to be glossy. Now, I'm going to show you that one thing, so I'm going to leave one glossy, which I think this one I'm going to do that with. So all the other ones we're good to go. All right. Let's wipe them off, and then let's get going. So I'm just going to get all this dust off me. And it helps to dehydrate the nail too. So you can put that gel polish on there and it doesn't want to come off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just clean the back of them. Okay, good. All right, let's do this. So we have our colors here. We have our little whatchamacallit guy. So we're going to go and middle nail, right? So let's go ahead and grab this. And I kind of only want, like, you don't want it too big, you know what I mean? We want it to kind of be elongated type of aura, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go and pat this and kind of come down to a point. But we're going to go round the top here. Now, one thing is you don't want to do it crooked like I just did. Oh, goodness gracious. Crooked is not cool, but for some reason, does anyone else do that, or is it just me? I'm looking at it like this, and yet it goes on crooked. Why? Why do I do that to myself? I don't know. All right, let's do this. All right, so put your nail straight. We're going to start here. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to bring that in. We're going to come around the side and we're going to come up just a tad here. If it's uneven, it doesn't matter because we're going around this outside portion here with the foil. So we want to leave this iridescence. That looks even enough, I guess. Huh. Okay. If you want it to be, a little bit, you can take a cleanup brush and just kind of go around that outside part if it's too far over, if you need it. There we go. And then I kind of want it to kind of come down to a V more. So okay, because we still want that to be nice and oh, look at that with that underneath that black, you guys. Oh, it looks so good. Okay. So I'm trying to think. I'm going to cure that, and then we'll go in with another layer, but we're going to do the cat eye. Just wanted to make sure I had like a dark enough layer on there. So I'm going to take this guy, and I'm holding it back here, so that way it doesn't cure anything else. Hi, Roblox. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I am doing a Summer Gothic nail set with rose gold and black. And then the iridescent. So it's iridescent, rose gold, and black, pretty much. All right, let's go ahead. And I'm going to use the same thing for this. So we're going to grab. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to make sure I stay in that line. It almost looks like a layered look. Okay. I just want to make sure the sparkles are like super in there. Let's see if it works. With sponging it, it does work. Not a lot, but we can still get it to become super sparkly. So I think I'm going to add a little bit more to that bottom. Just so we can get some of that. Oh yeah. I think this is going to look really, really cool. And I just want that in the middle, like, so it has a little bit of dimension to it, right? What do you think, y'all? Do I want to leave a line or do we want the whole thing sparkly? What do you think? Leave it? Hi, Christina, how are you? The whole thing sparkly? Okay, I just realized I don't have any right here in that top corner. Oh, I guess I do. Okay, just can't see it. But we're gonna leave that sparkly, but so that way you can still kind of see through it a little bit. I think that looks really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that in place, and then we're gonna go ahead and put these on the outside part. And I think it's gonna look really cool. I wasn't sure if I wanted to douse a little bit of that color in it too, but I usually go overboard, guys. Don't mind me. It's basically what I like to do. My brain goes 5 million miles a minute. Hi, Nana. No worries, love. Working, but no worries, babe. Thanks for coming. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Whoop whoop. Okay, there she is. Now, what I am going to do is typically you can use the tacky layer of this for these, but I really want it to stick, so we're going to use a foil gel for that. And we're going to use the Madam Glam foil gel, which is one of the best foil gels. But I also was thinking, what if we did like a 3D type look? So after we put the foil on here, we make a big like thing on it. So let's take this guy and we're just gonna go around the outside. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take this and we're just gonna go around the outside and we're just gonna try to make sure it's not going too far on the outside of it or the inside of that middle. You know what I mean? Just enough. I think this is a fun idea. I just kind of went with whatever it is. I don't know. Now we don't need a lot here. We just need it to be sticky enough. I'm gonna bring this to a point here. Because I want it to come down to a really, really nice point. But we want it to be sticky enough. Alright, let's cure that bad boy. And then after I put these on, we'll put the stickers in the center. And then we're going to bubble it. Does that make sense? We're going to bubble it up with our crazy top, baby. Who's ready? Shout out to everybody here. What up? Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're new, just come chat with us, guys. I'm going to open my pop, okay? Crispy pop. Woo! I love it when the pop hits the back of your throat, like that first, like, crispy. Thank you, Nana. Okay. Let's go ahead and take our sticker. You know what I need? I need one of those things that has little, like, sticker thing on the other side, like the silicone part, and it's, like, straight like this. I need to get one of those, guys, because I don't want lantern. All right, so I'm going to do a big one in the center and then a small one and a medium one. So I want to show you what I'm thinking. I want to do this right here. So how this sticker is right here is what we're going to do in the center. So we're going to take a big one. And with stars, you have to be careful because you don't want to. I'm just going to put this in here first so we know what we're dealing with here. I'm going to. Oh no, I can't do that. I have to have a top coat on, don't I? It's really hard to see, but I'm hoping it will come out once you put the bubble on there. And the top coat on there. I feel like that's in the center. Hard to see, I know. Alright, so we're going to take the middle one. Let's grab this medium-ish one. I'm going to put this guy here. And you just want to make sure it's as straight as you can get it. I was going to bring it up a little bit more, but I think having it in the middle is just going to be better for stars at least. Okay. It's going to be a little hard to see, but we're going to do our best here to keep it as straight as I can. See? See? Just a little something extra on the inside. Now that that's on there, we're going to take this. Let's get some out. And let's just kind of tear this up a little bit here. And you don't want like super small, but you don't want super big ones, but you want it to be like cut up a little bit. You know what I mean? They're super easy to cut up, but I like this type of nail art. Super easy. Anybody can do. And if you guys recreate this, please tag me in my community tab so I can see your guys' work. It doesn't matter if you recreate this or if you just do a nail set. I love to watch and see my subscribers' nail sets. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things. But you have to make sure you tag me or I won't be able to see it. Okay, let's see what we can get with that. All right. And you want to make sure they're kind of flat. You know what I mean? Okay, can everybody see? Let's go around. Like I said, you want it to be jagged, so that way it looks fairly cool. You want small pieces, big pieces. Okay, so these are going to have to be cut. It might be easier. Okay, and I'm just going to use my finger to oh yeah, it's going to look bomb. Like I said, you want it to be jaggedy, but when you put it on there, yeah, it's going to look so cool. Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till Dad gets home so I can fix the damage. Okay. Love you. Teenagers. Oh my god, that's gonna look so cool! What do you guys think? I think it's gonna look so cool. We definitely need to take these and make them a little bit smaller, which is no big deal, but sometimes it can be a pain in the butt with your tweezers. You know what I mean? So I'm literally just pushing that in. Now, like I said, you want to be careful because you don't want to go too far in, but you want it to be kind of jaggedy. You know what I mean? So you can break it up with your nail too if you want. Nope. Sometimes it can be a little time consuming, but that's art, you know? Okay. So I'm going to take a tiny one. I'm going to add it there so we can kind of fill that little space in. And then I'm going to take an even tinier one. Hold on, guys. I'll look at the chat just a sec. Now, like I said, I want this to come down to a point. Oh, it's going to look so cool. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this like this. Oh, yeah. And then whatever doesn't stick just comes right off the nail. So cool. Oh, oh. Like I said, I want it to be like jaggedy and whatnot, so. You could essentially just lay a huge piece on there and do that, but I'm scared I'm not going to get the jagged parts that I want, so. That is why I didn't do that. So if you're not careful, look. So I'm going to have to just leave that there. But now I got to try to make the other side look the same. So I'll take this guy and we'll just jagged this part inside here so it looks like it's meant to be there. Okay. I think it's good, guys. What do you think? Hi, Toya. Hi, guys. I think that looks so bomb. I need a little bit more on this side to make it a little bit more even, though. Because you see how it's not really, it's kind of even, but not. So I should have came down with that a little bit more as far as the jagged parts are concerned. Just so it makes it look. Well, that's just the way it's going to be. Got a little bit more. You see how far down? I don't know if you guys can tell, but I went super far down here. But I didn't go as far down here. But that's okay. It'll be alright. I think it'll still be. So I'm just going to take some of this out. There we go. So it's not too far. I mean, you're really not going to ever get it completely off, but you want to just be careful when you are trying to take some of that off. Alright, still looks super cool. Oh yeah, I think that looks bomb. Okay. So there's that one. And then I think what I'm going to do is go around the outside edge on one. I just don't know which one I want to do that on. I think this one's going to be our V-cut, or like our V-cut French. And then this one, I don't really know. Should I do this? No, because I don't want it too far. So maybe I should just do this and go around the whole edge of it. That way the foil isn't so close to another nail. You know what I'm saying? This is my V French. I don't know. What did I say this one was going to be? Oh, yeah, my bangle nail. Hi, Pippi. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. All right, let's go ahead and seal that guy in. I think it looks really, really cool. Just make sure everything's like patted in really good. Oh, yeah, dude. That's bomb. Okay, so I'm going to add a thin top coat over it, and then we'll go over with the crazy top, and we will do like a big, thick, should I just do base coat? Like a thin base coat? That way the crazy top will stick to it? What do you guys think? Thanks. Hi, Toya. How are you? I made a set kind of sort of like this, but definitely not as awesome. Oh, love. You do awesome nails. I don't know if I should use a base coat, but we'll just seal it in with the base coat and then go in with the, oh my god, look at that background. Ooh! Oh, that looks really cool because you can see when you turn the nail a certain way, you can see the flakies through that black part and it looks almost purple. It's kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to seal all this in. And then we'll go in with the crazy top and make our little bubble. You know, like a 3D dome of sorts, or should I leave it? What do you guys think? That, what do you think? I'm not really sure. I've never done it before, so we're just kind of going with the flow. Hi, one nail a day. How are you, sweetie? All right, in the lamp she goes. No worries. Thank you so much. So one of the nails we want to put, like, because we have the snakes and the butterflies, and so I was thinking about using. We're gonna use these for our bangle nail too, but I was thinking of using obviously like this butterfly here, or maybe this black butterfly right here can be like the main component. And then this little heart. Then we have a star and a flower. Essentially, because I was thinking like an all over rhinestone look is what I was kind of going for. So whatever nail that would be. I always pull a lot of stuff. Ah! That almost went. Oh, look, I got a flower in there. Of course. And I'm just shoving it in there even more. Nice. Gonna stick you there. All right. Oh, that looks bomb. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna make it a dome. Like just in the center though. What do you guys think? Does that look retarded? Think that's gonna look dumb? Okay, so this one we're gonna go around the outside. So let's do that. We're just gonna do basically kind of the same thing. I was just gonna just put straight foil around it, no black, but then again I'm like, do I do black or no? You know what I mean? Trying to think if that's what I should do. What do you guys think? I should do black on this too, like around the outside so it looks like black. Just to give it like a, put something black on this or no? Because the outside, we're just gonna do like a line and then feather that out and put the gold just like this, but around the entire nail. I think it would look really, really cool to do that. Even if I did it on this nail here. I'll show you what I'm going to do there, but this one is, oh yeah, the bangle nail. Yeah, let's just go for it, shall we? We'll go around the outside, and then the center part, we can add our charms to the center of this. Sound good? Let's freaking do this. And I'm just wondering if maybe this color, oh yeah, because we were doing the swirl nail. Oh god. We were doing a swirl nail, weren't we? Now I done forgot. A bangle. This one will be the outside. This one. Let's do the bangle on this one. Oh, thanks, babe. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is the bangle we'll do on this one, or do you think the pinky would be better as the bangle? Because we could do this. The swirl on this one is what I mean. So we're going to take the swirl and it'll come from here and kind of just go like down the nail like so. The pinky should be the ring finger. Let's pull this baby, shall we? I love it when you guys help. Which should be the, what was that called? Oh my god, my brain took a fart for a minute. The bangle nail. I don't know why my brain does that. We got the pinky. We got the ring. All right. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to figure out, we'll just do the thumb while we're figuring that out, okay? So let's clean my brush here. Now you can either use the this little guy here to patch it around the outsides, or you can even draw it on if you want to. The pinky for bangle ring. Ooh, whatever the poll says is what we're gonna do. Okay. So I'm wondering if maybe this wouldn't be better if we went around and got a little bit more black and just, go, oh yeah, look, that's gonna look bomb. I was wondering if the brush was going to do us any justice here, but I think it might look better with the actual sponge, to be honest. So I'm just going to put this on here just because I'm already halfway done. Don't get it on your skin like I just did, guys, okay? Just don't do it. Make sure you have your cleanup brush ready. Because usually black's kind of hard to get off. Give me one sec. Clean this up off my... But no matter what, it's going to look bomb. So let me clean this out there. It's going to look a little weird because I got that right inside there. But... Alright, we're just going to use this guy because I think this is what's going to give us the best. We may have to do like 2 layers though. As long as we get that outline. And you want it to be like, you don't want it to be like structured, right? You want it to be like it's closing in on the nail. If that makes any sense at all whatsoever. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to just kind of blend that up. And I'm going to take this brush with some alcohol and we're just going to take it and push upward through that to make it like jaggedy looking. And let me take this off. Now I want to make sure that center doesn't have anything in there. But we want it to be jaggedy, right? So yeah, we definitely might have to do 2 coats for sure, but I'm not going to judge it just yet. I'm just going to give it some color. Oh yeah, that looks cool. We're putting the foil around the outside too, but not so much on the inside, if that makes sense. So let me double check the inside area. Looks pretty good. Nice. Oh yeah, it's gonna look bomb. And then we're just gonna follow that with some more color. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear that. All right. In she goes, and then we're gonna add another layer on there, which I figured I would have to. Alrighty, ring. Get your positions in, everybody. Shout out to the 46 in here. What up? All right, I'm going to close the poll in 1, 2, 3. All right, the ring finger won. We're going to be doing the ring finger as the bangle, so we'll do the swirl nail as the pinky. Thanks for voting, guys. I appreciate it. All right, I'm just making sure it's fully there. You know, it's fully. What do you want to call that? Oh my gosh, dried. Not dried. My brain's not working today. Okay, so I realized I'm putting my arm in that. Nice. So now I have gel all over my arm. I think this guy is going to give us the most out of our type of, sparkles that we want. But let's add some more. Now, if I would have added the full black, I wouldn't have had to do another one. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have had to go through and do another one, but now that it's like that, we'll be able to put this guy with our brush on. And now we can imitate what I did the first time with our brush though. And it'll kind of look really, really cool because we're putting those brush strokes in there to make it look gothic-y, to make it look old and kind of not Victorian really, but we're just bringing that color up and following that pattern, if you will. Looks really cool. No worries. Thank you for the jewels. Oh, that's gonna look so cool because you can see it makes the color so different and it's really hard to see, but I'll show you guys here after a bit. Can you guys see though? So we're gonna go around this outside and I'm going to the best I can to get where I see this and not go over anything. I'm just making sure the edges are fully coated though. Oh yeah, look at that dark black. Oh my god. And I like this because it really does make it look almost like an old Victorian Gothic look when you're using your brush like this and you're kind of putting those little, I don't know, I'm just using the tip of my brush to kind of just put it on there. But also giving it like a cool little. Oh my god, that looks bomb! This is just where my head went when I'm like, okay, Gothic, Victorian type, and this is what my head went to. So let's just color this in. This set might be my fave out of any other like goth set that I've ever done. Oh, now I don't really like to rush myself when I'm doing this type of stuff because I kind of just want it to come to me. Oh, tell me that doesn't look bomb, guys. This is what nail therapy is all about, guys. And I just kind of let my brain run wild here. Okay, and then we want to make sure we're getting that black all the way down that edge, too. Oh my gosh. Love it. Dude, I freaking love that. Because you can still see the flakies underneath, so it looks really cool. Alright, let me make sure the edges are black. Now, if you wanted, you could do another layered, like another thin layer, just to kind of give it the darkness that you want even more, if that makes sense. I am going to add just a few, little bit more down here. Because I want that bottom to be like noticeable. You know what I mean? I'm going to bring some up here. Oh my god, that looks so good, you guys. Like, so good. Alright. We need this to be like dark to the edge here. And I'm almost thinking I don't want to take the. Look at that. I almost don't want to do the. This. I almost don't want to do the magnet. Happy birthday, Lolly! Clock it! Happy birthday! Gotta go. My daughter's taking me shopping. Nice. Go get everything you want and more. You guys are awesome. All right. So that is the nail, everybody. I'm really debating whether or not I want to do the actual like glitter on it. Should we just go for it? What do you think? Should I just activate it or no? I'm almost wondering though. I might screw it up, but I was thinking, what if I added this on the edges and then take that and add it down here around this part of it? So we almost have like a 3D, 3-layered version of different colors. Go for it, you think? Can you guys see it pretty well? It looks really cool, just glittery like that. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it. You should do one side and then the other now that I think about it, so you're not moving both sides, but it's okay. I think I got it as good as I'm going to get it, even though I wanted more down here. What do you think, yeah? Okay, we're going to go for it. We're just going to cure it. And now let's put our stuff around the edge. And Dial? I'm sorry, I'm going to mess your name up, but welcome in, everybody. We are doing Summer Gothic Nails with rose gold, black, and iridescent. Who would have thought? And I did these nails, full acrylic nails, we did Sunday. And so I did that over there at my bestie's channel, Nails by Nelly. So you can go check her out too if you want to watch the full acrylic nails process application. This is the actual nail art portion of the Summer Goth nails that we're doing. The middle of it's going to look really cool because I feel like that would give us like our snake. You know what I mean? We could put our snake on the thumb. You know, I have a pew pew as well. I have a little pew pew. And I also have like this little heart, a moon, a star. So, and a little fluffy heart. So I kind of want to do like this. See how this is? Where it's got the snakes, the moons, the stars, and the hearts and stuff like that. That's what I'm like going for in my head in terms of putting the I want to be natural. How are you? And you guys, these glow. So keep that in mind. They glow in the dark as well. All right. So here's this one. Now let's go ahead and put our foil only around the very outside edge here. Or I can take this guy and put him on instead. Let me clean my brush and then we could do a little bit of this sparkly rose gold too, which I didn't think about until now. Oh no. Because this is like straight up thick. So we could actually add that sparkle. Oh, it's not going to show up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's not going to show up. But we can put it in the other one. All right, let's just put this on the outside, which I think is going to be cool because now these we have to be a little bit more careful about where we're adding this because we just want to go around the rim of the nail. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to take that, and that'll give it almost like a 3D type look as well. Now this one I'm going to break up a little bit more, just that way we... I'm not going to want to take these off, to be honest. I'm going to leave it broken up. Now I'm just using the sticky part from the gel to pat this inward. And see how it's all just kind of wherever. That's kind of what you want. You don't want it to be like, you want it to be jagged, if that makes sense. So break it up in like multiple pieces. And then just kind of add it. Oh yeah, that's gonna look so cool. I didn't want to go up too far because I just wanted it to kind of be the edges, but what do y'all think? Should we go up further or no? Okay, so we're going to try to get us at least small enough pieces. And you don't want them too bunched up together either, guys, because just tear it and go with it. But I think even though this kind of takes a little bit of time, it gives it such an extra va-va-voom, if you will, on the nail. I mean, in my eyes, it is. And I don't want this to be... Now, of course, you got to be careful once you get down to the bottom. I did go up too far on that side, but that's all right. And then just make sure you're running your hand over that, just to be careful, you know. So we're going to take these little tiny pieces. We're going to make sure we're going to go around that edge. And this should give us that like 3D element of sorts, if you will. What do you guys think? I think it's a cool ass idea. You guys should try it. Okay. Woo! Oh, I breathed and it went everywhere. Ah. Have you guys ever done something like this before, or? All right, so I'm gonna hold my hand this way and just kind of push. Nice. So I'm just being careful with how I'm putting it on there. Some areas are different than others. So in order to keep this kind of the same, I'm going to take and add this guy. So we have this down here, so I'm going to take this guy and put it up here. Just so it's kind of got like, you know, looks like this side's wrapping around too. So it's almost like a 3D effect. Hi guys. Thank you. Okay. And then I'm going to keep going. Oh. It's not hard. It's just about placing it in those areas. You know what I mean? And just making sure that it's not going up too far, I guess. And I think what I'm going to do is take this part here and we're going to bring some of that up there on this one here, just to bring it into that nail a little bit more, just in certain areas, you know what I mean, just to make it look a little bit more old school. I think it's cool as hell. The hard part's going to be coming around this side part. That's going to be the hard part about it. Now we got to fill that in with the rest, just like little tiny ones. If you put your hand in the sticky part, then it kind of loses its sticky. You know what I mean? Now I am going to do this. Become oh my god, that looks so cool. The 3D effect looks bomb. Okay, so I'm bring this. Whoop. Now I've used foil a lot on my channel for certain things. And it's probably one of my favorites to use for goth sets, you know? Okay, one thing we want to do is get this excess off. Oh, dummy. I just blew it everywhere. Oh. Oh my god, this is so cool. All right, so we want this to come all the way down. A little hard to not get it on my skin right here, but we're gonna try to do our best here. That looks so cool. All right, dude. I just gotta get around this little area here. Most people would not sit here and do this, but you kind of gotta make it look cool, right? And if I don't get this out of my brain, then oh, we got a hair. If I don't get it out of my brain, then okay. So I need more in this corner right here. Urgh. There we go. What do you think, y'all? I think it looks cool. I think I need to come up here more because I got it coming up the side here and coming down there. What do y'all think? I'm excited and I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Now I'm trying to get this. Okay. Well, that's what we're going with. Thank you, babe. You just finished your nails, Allison. Hi. It would be cute up further, kind of like a Frenchie. Yeah, I wanted to see the black and that. So I think what I'm gonna do though is take and add a little bit here. That way it can actually come up a little bit more. And then not very sticky anymore, but like try to fill in those holes as much as you can on the edges, I guess. So it looks a little just stained, but at the same time it's cool as heck. Okay. I'm gonna take this and try to all right, that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. And then the middle, I don't know, I almost feel like I need to bring a little bit up here to even that like space out. Okay, I just wanted to fill in that little bit. I think it looks cool, though. Some of the black is showing, some of it's not, so I think we're good to go on that. Just making sure. And then we'll put the other stuff on the center, you know what I mean? Maybe we'll just put one thing in the center and just kind of bring it down. What do you think? You just, we'll just put something and just kind of like put maybe like a moon and put some like little dangles down here. I don't know. We shall see, but I like it. Okay, I'm just gonna take my hands and just make sure it's all in. We don't have nothing like sticking up and everything's good to go. I hate it because I feel like it's all uneven, which technically that's how it's supposed to be, but I'm just gonna. Oh, that damn thing came right off, didn't it? Well, alright, there we go. I'm gonna take a line of this, and this is the last thing I'm doing on this one. I could keep going, to be honest. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just gonna stick a little bit. I need a line. There we go. Just to bring that in a little bit more. Alright, got it. Got it. It's done. Stick, 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 stick. Alright. Woo! See what I mean about faffing, guys? It's kind of just one of them things that happens. When you're an artist like that, it just kind of happens, you know? This shit is everywhere. Okay, let's put this on before I... Look at that. It looks so cool. Okay, let's go ahead and top coat this. I don't think I'm adding anything to this. I'm not adding. So let's go ahead and top coat this. Hold on. I can't top coat yet. I don't want anything to get, so you really don't want anything to get into your top coat. So seal it in with base coat first. Oh my god, that looks so cool. And you want a thin base coat, guys. So I'm sealing it all in, and if I get something on my brush, it doesn't matter. It's just a base coat, you know? This might just, in fact, be my favorite goth set I've ever done, I think. See, I just got some. Shit. Alright, hold up, y'all. I'm gonna get this off, And then oh my god, that is so cool. Okay, make sure there's nothing in it. It's sealed all the way around. And then you don't want to lose any of your dimension either, because that's gonna not be the greatest. The only thing that I don't like about super thin base coats is it literally goes fast. So, hi Jess, how are you? No worries. Neglected bedroom, so I'm here. No worries. All right, the bangle nail is gonna be fun because we're gonna use these, and I think it would be cool. What if we use this guy? He almost he. We're gonna use a snake, of course. We got the butterfly. We have the black butterfly, the heart, the star. I think it would be cool to put one of these little black stars on there. Hi. Okay. Okay. Will you we have enough pop. Will you grab smoking stuff? Or no? Oh, okay. Love you. I'm doing good. I'm happy I'm here, Wookie. It looks so cool. Oh my god. Alright, let's top coat, baby. Oops, that's foil gel. Don't want that. Alright, so now I just have to figure out exactly what we're going to put on this one. And if my mic messes up, let me know, you guys, okay? Oh my god, this looks so awesome. Shout out to everybody that is still here. But this was like the 3D dimensional that was in my head, and I'm like, I have to do this. Like, I have to. I just absolutely have to. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It needs to get out of my head. Or I'm gonna. Are you guys like that too? Where like you have a certain uh nail art type of situation in your head, and if you don't do it, you lose it? Or it just is, it's stuck in there, and then if you can't do it, then it's like, man, it kind of lingers. Is anybody else like that, or is it just me? Hold up, y'all. Okay, I'm just taking this off my skin here. Give me one sec. I'm not really sure what I did, but it ended up getting all the way down here. For some reason. Okay. Now I'm just making sure. Because you have to make sure that's solely encased in there, or it's not going to be great. But when you're live, guys, this is just what happens, right? Like, Oh, yeah. All right, that one's done, and then we just have to put the charms on. So, the other one, the ring fingers, the bangle, and then we got to do the dome part, and then, okay, so we're going to take that black, and we're either going to do a hollow or a black. What do you guys think? We could do the hollow color right here for the French tip, or the black. No worries, love, it's okay. You saw my jerky Ferris wheel, right? I did. I'm just so grateful you guys are here. Shout out to everybody that's still here. I'm excited because these are going to turn out bomb. I just know it. And we got spikes too, so I want to actually put the spikes on too. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should we do that beautiful, like, look at this hollow. It's hard to see, but it actually is holographic, and it's so beautiful. And I'm just not wondering if me doing a that color or black, guys. I feel like we need some color in it. Look at that, baby. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a top coat and then crazy top on this. So I guess I do need to top coat this. I guess I do need to top coat this real quick. Yeah. Hi, Ray Doll. How are you? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're top coat this, and then I'll put the dome on. So this one's gonna have a dome in the center. Okay, I'm gonna seal it in. I'm gonna try to not get it on my skin. Oh god, you guys, that is so pretty. Okay. All right. Take it. Make sure the sides are good. All right, and she goes. And then our crazy top's gonna be the. Woo! Oh my god! I just got this on my carpet. Look, I just got that on my carpet. Good grief! And it's on my arm. What the hell? Okay, so the Gen B top is gonna be our best friend to doing the dome part on this. I think the dome's gonna make it look like cool. I don't know. I'm weird like that, but I think it's gonna look cool. What do you guys think? Hello, shout out to everybody new. Hi, Ray. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. I know I'm slow sometimes, guys. That's just what happens, y'all. Especially when I'm going through my head because I didn't write it down. I'm just going off like straight dreams and memory. So, okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's do the dome. That way it's done. And then I think after I do the dome, I think I'm gonna add a I don't know if I want to add the butterfly at the top here. Look. Oh my god, look. Tell me that it's not gonna look bomb over the dome. Or the butterfly might look cool too. Right? So I could take this black butterfly and put it up here, and that would be, I don't know, I kinda like the bow. What do you guys think? I kind of like the bow up there, don't you? Thank you. Hi, Jess. I kind of like the bow up there. I'm not gonna lie. I only have one black bow, so, and we can either do the bow, the heart. So here's the heart. That'll be like up at the top. It's a fuzzy heart. What do you guys think? I kind of like the bow, but we'll see if it fits. I wish I had more, but I don't. So I'm gonna use this guy. I don't really know how to do the dome, but we're just gonna do it. I have my little handy dandy light here. So I'm gonna drop this in the center and I guess work my way out. I'm just trying to keep this on the inside. Don't want it too far over that edge. I want it just dead smack in the center, you know? Alright, hold up. I need my cleaning brush. Need to move this over. I might have to do like 2 things of it. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna hold that upside down. We're gonna try it. Yes, yeah, it was like rose gold copper. You're fine. Okay, so I gotta figure. I'm not really good at doing this, like. Okay, I'm gonna build that up. I've never done this, so I just want that nice oval look in the center, and then we'll top coat it again. So we'll put this down. Okay, all right, and she goes, we'll have to do another one though. I've never done this, you guys. This is all new to me. So shout out to everybody here. What up, what up, what up? If you guys want to follow this or do a nail set like this, please, if you have any questions or anything like that, put it in the chat. Excuse me. My mods will help. I will help. Yeah, guys. And if you do some nails, whether it's, a recreation or just any nails in general, tag me. I want to see. I want to see your progress. I want to see it all. So tag me in my community tab, guys, so we can stay connected. I'm excited because I want this to be kind of big because it's a dome. Ooh, we're getting there. All right. Look at that. Okay, so we're just gonna go like that. Okay, we're gonna bring this back up to the center here. I know it's gonna look crazy, but I kind of want it to. Okay. Okay, I gotta take this excess off here. Okay. A little bit different. I just wanted it to be like a dome. So I think alright. I just want a dome. I don't know how people do it, but I don't want no divots in it though. Do you think the dome is stupid? Do what I said. Hold it upside down so it can level out in dome shape. I'm trying. It's on the dome shape. Look how crazy thick that is. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep it and then I'll just add a top coat. Should I leave it or should I take it off? But since I already have a dome on there, it might just be too big. But that, it didn't quite do what I thought it was going to do, to be honest. And now I'm going to have a huge ass nail. It looks really cool, but I already have one on there. It's leveled out enough, I think I'm okay. But I still have to make sure there's no, like, little pits of gel. So I'm going to hold it this way a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Alright, that's as high as we're going to go on that one. I'm going to leave it. It's nice and dome on both sides. Alright. In she goes. Go! I've never done that before, but I think the bow is going to work, so. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking maybe I should have done the dome, then added the copper or the rose gold or whatever around the edges of the dome so it was coming up out of the dome. Because that's how I could see it in my head. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So I think that's what I should have done with it. I should have done the dome, then the copper, but well. Oh, well, we still did it, guys. And then all I got to do is add a top coat to smooth it out on the edges. And we can put our bow and stuff in there. Yeah, I know for next time. Don't know if I'll ever do one for next time, but maybe. Maybe. I like the bow, though. The bows are really cute on the top of that dome. But I also thought the bow would be cool for the other one. I'm just making sure I'm putting that in for a full 120 seconds, guys, because I don't want nothing to happen. Oh my. She's perfect, though. Super smooth. The sides are smooth. I don't have to worry about anything. All that is good. Okay. I don't even have to put a top. I want the bow here or down here on our V cut. Okay, love. Have a great night. I'm slow. I know. Okay. So I'm going to attach the bow. I think the bow is the best thing. So I'm just going to cut this. Thanks, baby. I gotta cut this little piece off this bow. Okay. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to attach the bow. Oh my god, I love that. Ooh, a side bow's cute. You like the side bow or do you like the regular one? I kind of like the side bow. What do you think? A side bow or in the center? The side? Okay. Bring it up just a tad. Oh my god, how freaking cute is that? Okay, I'm going to go and put that in there. And then I'm going to add one of these AB crystals on each side of that with a spike, and we are good to go on that nail, baby. Woo! X Danielle, what up? Welcome in, everybody. We were doing Summer Goth Nails. Rose gold, black, and yeah, you might hear that. That is my husband on his bike. He's trying to fix it. Alright, dee-dee. Okay, so now let's take the liner. So what I like to do is take a liner brush into my product. I don't like to use big brushes for that. So I'm going to stick an AB crystal here. And then let's stick one over here. We're going to do AB crystal and spikes. And then typically, what I like to do is I'll put a spike here in the center here. Okay. Now I like the itty bitty spikes, but we're gonna have to figure out which one we want to do. Woo-hoo. I need a small one for that one. Alright, let's put our spike on there. I'm going to take a bigger one. Nope. Okay, that one's not working the way I thought. Alright, let's do a small one on this side. Oh, hell. I don't know. What do you think of the spikes? You like the spikes? I think what I'm going to do is do smaller spikes on that. What do you think? And then I'm going to add, I thought I'm going to add a little one there. But I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I just want it to match though. At least to a point. I'm just going to keep it like that. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'll put a little teeny, teeny, tiny baby crystal in the center of the bow, and that's it. So I got to find my little teeny, tiny one. Where'd you get it? There we go. Okay. Got my little AB going. What do you guys think? Have I... It feels like a goth and steampunk. Ooh, yeah! It does, doesn't it? You guys are amazing. Okay. So I'm going to take this, and we're just going to add a little tiny one. Okay, I don't know where that went, but... There we go. Nice. Okay. Sure that. Okay, that nail's done. Now, we need to figure out what we're doing. Okay, so we have the bangle nail. Okay. And then we have the swirl nail, and we have the French. So the French, do we want to do it in the copper holographic? Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to do a junk nail? I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Okay. So this one is going to be our bangle nail. And this one's our Frenchy nail. So we are going to do a bangle. Okay, so with the bangle, we're going to use some black and I kind of looks gold against all this dark shit. Alright, I'm just going to, because what I was going to do was go like this and do like a crisscross pattern on it. You know what I mean? But we'll come up here. So we'll cut this. Okay. Hopefully that works. Hopefully it's long enough. Should be. Oop, yeah. Okay, so we have this one. And then let's get our black one. And this is the only black one that I have. Okay. And then we have this little guy here we can use. And of course, we're going to do a line of spikes. Now, what middle one do we want to use for the, like, now this one we can use the butterfly on, the black butterfly. We can actually use this, excuse me, as our main, you know what I mean, as our main, like, little gem, I guess you will, for the bangle. Kind of big for that, but we can use the heart. We can use the fuzzy heart too. Look at that. We can use the fuzzy heart. Add chain on the side of that fuzzy heart too. Thank you, Maria. Black French with copper chain would be fire. Like, what do you mean? How for the copper chain though? Now, I think this guy, I've been wanting to use a snake, guys, so bad. And I'm like, I don't know, is he too big? Alright, let's do... I'm going to do a line of these spikes as well. So I think I'm going to do... What do we want in the center, guys? A butterfly, a heart. I'm thinking about adding this heart to the tip of the French. Like, we'll do our French. Can you hear me? Check, check. Can you hear me? All right, that should work. All right, well, it looks crooked, it looks off center, and I don't know how to fix it. So, good. Took my mic out, it just died. I just charged it. That doesn't stay charged. All right. So, I don't know what else to put on the side of that other than these, so that's what I'm doing. It's kind of crazy that does what it does. I don't know. It's so weird. But we're just gonna do it. I think this is the hardest part, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to make it look even, but it's hard to make it go all the way to the center, but still be in the center of my nail. You know what I mean? Does that look centered to you guys? Because I can't tell. Oh my god, stay up there. Alright, I'm putting it on there. Don't fall. We're just doing it because I can't do it. I can't mess with it. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so we're going to use one of these guys plus the chains. So I'm going to add a star. Excuse me. So sorry for that, guys. And then we're going to use these and them little thingamajigger bobbers. And I'm trying to think exactly what, because I can add a butterfly too if I need to. But I really like the star and just the pop of everything. I might not be able to do it, but... And typically I would always do my nail first with top coat before I go in and do anything, but I didn't. So, oh well. I'll just have to be careful when I put top coat on. Okay. Oh shit, that went way far down. How does that do that? What'd I say I was doing? Let's do the black one. I'm holding my breath, y'all. Okay. Okay, that definitely needs to be pushed up for sure. This is quite challenging. I didn't think it was going to be this challenging, y'all. To be honest. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Okay, okay. Whew. Now we need our spikes, because we're going to do spikes all the way across. So let's do that. And then I'm trying to think if I wanted to put a star on there. Or a butterfly. Do we want a star or a butterfly on there? Because I have this little tiny butterfly that's black. And then I have that star. The other ones, I don't want to put on there because they're the same type of color. But we have that. It's got gold in it, though. Okay. Okay. Let's do medium spots. What do you think, guys? Sorry. It's so hard. Breathe, Crystal. Just breathe. Tell me that is not cool as hell. Okay, so this guy. Now you definitely want to make sure you're pulling all of them together. Oh my god, that looks bomb. Okay, one more spike. Ah! Oh shit, that's a silver. Oh my god, tell me I have another black one. Oh, shoo. I was like, ah! Okay. We gotta move them over. Okay. Okay. Good? No. Damn, this is crazy hard. Hold on. Holy shnikes, bro. Okay. Alright, it's as good as it's gonna get. I'm leaving it. It's going in the light. Woo! Damn. Hey, Alicia. Oh my god, that was like the hard part. Because I'm the type of person, I don't like it when they slide all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I absolutely freaking can't stand it. I like the spikes though, they're bomb looking. And I think I'm gonna do... I think we're gonna do this butterfly. It's small enough, we'll be alright. We could do a flower actually. You want to do a flower or a butterfly? What do you guys think? Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Oh! Okay, that one won't fit. We'll have to use a smaller one. Okay, so this one will fit here. So I need one more thing in the center there. Or... let's see. I might be able to stretch it out a little bit. Damn it. Okay, I'm just trying to pull it out a little bit. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, where'd that go? Shit. Did you guys see where that went? Because I have no idea where that just went. What the hell? Alright, well, that's just gonna have to go down here. Like that. So I need something else in the center, so I'll just do this chain, I guess. Ah, I don't want that chain there. Alright, hold up, y'all. I'll do these little guys. So I'm actually going to put this with those. Just to give it like a different look, I guess. Like so. And then I'll fill the inside with beads. Because that's what we do. If it'll come off. If I can get it to come off. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. What are we going to do at the bottom? I guess we can do another black chain, huh? Yeah, let's do another black chain so there's not, like, this is beside each other. So let's do another black chain. That way we at least have more black on there. Hi, Kylie. Kylie? Kelly. K-Bert. I'm gonna mess up your name. Hello. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Definitely need black down there. And I think we're good. And then we'll just use the black. And since it's such a small space right there, you know? This is so cool. I know I'm slow, but it is what it is, guys. I'm just glad that you guys are here. Okay. I'm just gonna take this and float it on, maybe? Damn it. Hold on, yeah. I feel like I need something in the middle. The Three Musketeers, hi! Nice, that didn't really work too well, did it? I can't believe it's taking me this long just to do this. But it is what it is. That's how some go, huh? Okay. I think we're good on that. What do you guys think? Oh my Lanta, what the shit? Goodness gracious. Now I gotta put that side back on, but... Oh, my Atlanta, Georgia. What would be better to cut these, even though I just cut them, like, not that long ago? See? What the hell? Oh, shit. There's, like, a piece of... Yeah. Oh, my Atlanta. Alright. So typically you don't want this. You want it to be, like, straight. You don't want it to be, like, effed up. But I have effed mine up, so... This one's gonna look naughty. See how it's, like, stuck? There we go. Go flat. Okay. That's perfect. Oh, my Atlanta, Georgia. My goodness gracious, dude. Yeah, the internet. Hi, Rena. How are you? I've been holding my breath, dude, that my diaphragm hurts. Like, oh my goodness. It's been cray-cray. And I still have to do the French tip. And add the one in the middle. What are we putting in the middle of the thumb? Do we want the snake on there? Or do we want to just add, like, a butterfly and be done with it? What do you guys think? I'm doing great, love. How about you? We're doing, like, a little goth sit. And now I gotta clip these, but... Now I gotta do this. What are we gonna put on the thumb? Do we know? You want the snake on the thumb? Or the pinky? Pinky's the swirl, so... And the butterfly? I don't know if I can fit them on there, to be honest. So we have this snake. Oh, shit. We have a black snake. What do you think? I like the black snake, don't you? Or I have this snake. Which looks gold on here because of the copper, but it's not. I like the black snake. Just the snake. Okay. So I kind of want it to go from here. And then add a butterfly to the top. And the snake coming out the butterfly. Wherever he went. You know what I mean? Kind of, sort of. Because I don't know if I have a smaller butterfly. I mean, I do have a smaller butterfly right here. I wasn't trying to cover all that up, but... Nope, don't like that butterfly. Ooh, I have this one. Forgot. It's so tiny. And then I have this one. That sits like up like this. And then this will come from the butterfly. I feel like just the snake, but then again, I'm like, what else am I gonna put over there? This guy's so freaking big, dude. I have a star I can put up there. Or I can actually use the heart. Do you have a small black butterfly? That's the smallest that I got. Is this little tiny one right here. I mean, I have this one. Where'd it go? Oh, I have this one. So this little tiny one actually fits. You know what I mean? And then the snake can come out from that. But I just feel like the butterfly is too small. And then I have a little star that I was going to put on the side, but yeah, I don't know what to do for that. Shit balls, Batman. Yeah, I don't have any other like bigger butterflies other than this one. You know? I have that butterfly, but what do you think? I like it with just the snake. This is the only size snake I got, girly. But I could always do a star. It's hard to show you, but it doesn't like to stay on there, but you can always make it kind of... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's freaking do this or I'm going to be here forever. Oh, that's what I was asking. I wonder if we should do a not black, but a colored. Like a rose gold glitter or hollow. So I'm going to bring it. It's going to be a like V that's going to come down just a little bit more. Does that color match? I'll probably have to go over it with the glitter chrome. Most people would just throw some gems on and go, but I can't do that. So. It's just not me. So we're going to bring this way. And I think what I'm going to do is just use this as my background for my color and then add the glitter. And then I'm going to take the black and we're going to crisscross the what is that called? We're going to crisscross the necklace part. Which, mind you, I've never done either, so. Now, I think what I'm going to do is take this and I don't know if I want to bring it up more or keep it down like that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it from this point down. Yeah. Okay. So all this is doing is making a background for the glitter that's going to be here. And honestly, I'm not good with Frenchies, but I can't tell if that's even or not. It looks even to me, but then again, when I do it this way, it doesn't look even, so I don't really know. Does it look even to you guys, or does it look off? I feel like it's okay. Mind you, I've not done it. I've done it like once, I think. Okay. Oh shit. It's fine. We're just gonna take it and use that. I don't know how long I've been here for, but you guys are troopers. It looks a little crooked that way, but that looks better. Alright, we're going to do that, and then I'm going to add the glitter on top of that, and we'll add some stuff up here. What do we want to... Oh, yeah, we're going to do the chains. So, I'm just going to make sure we're keeping that nice and... it's really hard to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Oh, shit. Dude, you guys are troopers, though. I accidentally hit my actual light with the outside of this. Have you guys ever done one of these? Or have you ever thought about doing these colors, at least? I think this is going to be the bomb. Period. Oh well, fuck it. It's going, it's going. Bye, Lori. Aw, thanks, Tosh. It's been hard, okay? No worries. Sometimes it's hard because I'm holding my breath and I feel bad because I'm not talking, but I'm like, Okay, so now we're gonna use this glitter right here. Once I get this glitter on, we're gonna take the black chain and we're gonna go crisscross with the chain. And then I'll probably just put like, I don't know. Maybe we'll add that butterfly where the chain is. I'm not sure. Thanks for being here, everybody. It is. Ooh, look at this glitter. Oh my god. Yes, ma'am. Oh my Lanta. I don't care who you are, but this is beautiful. Oh my god. I'm definitely glad I laid that other color on there because it did help kind of make it turn a little bit more darker. Now this shit is really thick though. Like there is no putting this on light, like it just goes. But it's beautiful. It's still a little like different color wise, but I mean, what do you guys think? I can't tell if it's crooked or not. I feel like it's crooked, it's going that way, but I look this way and it doesn't look that way. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like that because I can't. Oh, hi, J-Rob. No worries, you're fine. Nobody has to say sorry. Okay, we're gonna deal with that. I'm gonna grab this excess out from underneath that, and then we're gonna leave it like that, and I'm going to cure that. We're gonna do a top coat, and then I'm adding the black chain over that with a butterfly. I don't know if I should do a flower or a butterfly. So we have this butterfly, the big black butterfly, or we have a little flower. Or the heart. We can do the fuzzy heart on that, though. We got this. We can do this, Crystal. You can get this fucking done. Excuse my French. I'm just saying. I'm slow. Aw, thanks, J-Rob. I love you guys. Shout out to everybody. The 22 that's still in here. Awesome. Oh, yeah. These are going to be my absolute fave. Yeah, the rose gold is a little bit more different than the copper. But I could always go over it with this color. I wonder, just to see what that color would give us, if it would give us a little bit more of that coppery tone. But still give us that. What do you think? I don't know if I really want to go over the glitter. I'm just going to leave it like that. Screw it. We're going to leave it like that. Let's go ahead and get our shit on. And because I don't want to put anything else over that. Yeah. And these, the Madame Glam pot of glitter liner gel, I think they're liner gels or whatever, painting gels, are tacky free too. Alright, let's get the top coat on. I'm going to use my Madame Glam. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And you want to make sure when you're using like something that's super thick like this, that it's leveled out before you cure it. Because I have like a thick side and a not so thick side. But it's going to be covered anyway, so. And then I take and wipe my brush or wrap it around that edge. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And then I think oh yeah. Beautiful. All right, cure that. We're going to take our black, and I guess I'm just going to have to put a bunch on there. I'm just going to use my black and put a snake on there, and we'll just use that for the thing. And then this, what do we got? Just have top coat the other one, we're good. It really depends on when they fall off, because I always do a pop-off method. So it's a little bit different. So each time is a little bit different for me. But I've had these nails on since Sunday, and not one of them have popped off. So I'm like, yay! Because usually when I go live, literally, one or two will pop off before I even get to finish. So I'm excited that I actually They didn't pop off this time. Hi, Nelly! I sent you a message, Bessie. Do you want to see the nails so far? Oh yeah, don't let me forget they glow. This is what they look like. What do you think? Okay. Now, we gotta cut our black. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna use this guy, and we're gonna go on one side like this. Boop. Take the other one. Boop. 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 And that's gonna be the chain now. So I need to karate chop this, baby. Okay. So there's one. And then we gotta do this side. This is gonna be hard, ain't it? Shoot. Okay. So we're gonna need 4. And then we'll go again down here. So we just need like smaller ones. Okay. Alrighty-dighty, let's do this, shall we? So I want to keep it just on this part here. So we're gonna bring... I guess I should have done it when I had my top coat on there, now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna take this and move it. Guys, I'm gonna keep it as straight as you possibly can. And then we're gonna crisscross it. Okay. And put it in. Get it going. Macy Jean, hello. You like it? Yay. It's hard, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. Because I think what I'm gonna do is I'll add a butterfly or something. I don't know. I need gems on here. We need gems. Like, you guys know me. Okay. So now we have that. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to go over it and I'll cut it all after. So we're going to come up here and do the same thing. And we're going to come... Okay. And you want it to be flat all the way down. But we need it to be up together at the same rate. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not gonna want to take these off, you guys. Are you guys here for it? I hope you guys can actually see. Okay, what are we putting in the top of that? We'll just do like a flower maybe or something like that. What do you guys think? We have a star. Oh yeah, I was putting the heart on there. Duh, crystal. Okay, so we just have to be careful. Right? So I was gonna add another one from here to here, but I don't really want to. I like it like that. So let's try to see if we can rake this without taking it off, huh? Okay. Oh nice, that didn't drape all the way down. Shit. Okay. So all I gotta do is take this and add a little bit so we can get it to stay. And it just needs to go a little bit, man. And you want it to stay straight, like... Okay. I'm gonna cure that. We're almost done, peeps. We're almost done. I'm gonna add the heart, and then I'm gonna add a spike at the top and the bottom. The snake's gonna go on... I don't know if I thought about doing a star, the butterfly, you know what I mean? And then, like, I don't know, I want the snake on there, but the snake's so big. And I'm almost thinking of just putting something in the center, so we can see the whole outside of the thumb, you know what I mean? I don't know, though. Okay. Alright, just make sure these little pieces that come off actually fall off. So I cannot get them off. You know what? This is deja vu, guys. Oh my. Alright, so... What the hell? Alright, that's about all I'm getting on that one. Fuck! Okay. Alright, that's the nail, y'all. So, we're gonna take this, and I thought about adding it here. On top of that, but fucking A, dude. Alright. I think it looks retarded. I don't like this one at all. Maybe if I add 2 more down here, just a like small one. You know what I mean? Like a little crisscross here. What do you think? I think it's ugly. I feel like it's missing something. Alright. Oh, where'd the other one go? Because it definitely looks better with 2 on there. Alright. Does it look better with that, or should I take it off? Does it look better with 2 or 1? I'm just trying to outdo myself, that's all. Oh god, that's not helping me. Fuck it. It's going. Open. Ugh! Hi, Lisa. I didn't expect to be on here for 5 hours, but we're here. I don't even know what time it is. My back's killing me. All for the nails, baby. All for the nails. Yeah? I think so. I probably lost everybody, but hey, shout out to the people who are still here. If you're new, what up? Okay. I just wanted it to be cool. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright. Alright. I think I'm just gonna add... I don't know. I was gonna add that heart right here, but it's too heavy. So... we're gonna take this... and we're gonna bring colors in here. Alright, I'm just gonna I was just gonna do the inside of this, but I don't know how you can use these cuticle bars. I think they fucking suck. I just don't like them. Okay, that's fucking huge. Holy shit. I'm trying to do different shit and it's not working, so we're just gonna go with how I always do shit. Now I just want to come down to a V point because I don't have small enough freaking... Oh my god, I have black. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I have tiny black ones. What the hell? This whole time. Goodness gracious, y'all. So I'm going to take this and we're going to use this as a... Excuse me. I'm going to try to do... Dude, I do not have any more black. Ugh. Not a fan, but yeah. I don't have super tiny ones. Okay, make sure you keep this shit off of your skin, people. I kind of just wanted like a little cross thing. Does it look crooked? You know what? It's fine. We're gonna leave it because I don't know what else to do. So we're gonna leave that tiny ass shit. There we go. Okay, going in. Oh my god. Thank you. It's 6:48. Damn, 3 hours. Alright, well, I don't like that nail, but it is what it is. So, the only thing we gotta do is put top coat on the other one, and honestly, I don't know what to do. I feel like if I don't go all out, I'm gonna be mad at myself. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? So, the thumb... I can't wait to show you the glow, guys. Because I feel like the thumb, I could take that. You know what I mean? Like the little... Whoa. Damn. Alright, let's top coat this one so she's done. I love this one though. Alright, I'm gonna take any excess fuzzies off this. I am going over this so that way it doesn't like tarnish, but I'm gonna try to not get it over the crystals. This is why I always, and I mean always, do my top coat first, and then I do any of my stuff that I need to do after. You know what I mean? But when you top coat over these, they don't tarnish. You know what I mean? Like when... if you didn't do it. I think it's bomb. Do I feel like I need something up top there? Yes, but that's only because I am who I am. Okay, seal that baby in. Oh my god. I have to take these down to the gas station and be like, look guys, what do you think? You know? We have a floof. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this off though. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my god. I'm glad you guys have stayed for the grand reveal. And just through the process in general. I honestly didn't think it was going to take me that long. I knew it was going to take me like at least an hour or two, but I honestly didn't know how long it was really going to take me. Because I really just wanted to do an awesome job and do it right. You know what I mean? In she goes. Alright, what are we doing for that? The other one. That's true, but I just want them done, y'all, because they will pop off soon, you know? So I'm just going to do cuticle work. We're going to add some of the, wherever they're up at the top. We're probably going to do one. I'm going to add the butterfly up on the pinky, and then I really wanted to do that little, but if I feel like I need to add more, I will, I guess. Which one is your favorite, guys? This one's my favorite, and this one, I don't like this one, but who would? This one is a dome, which is pretty cool. That's what I forgot to add. My little beads. That's why it looked retarded. Okay. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and add, you know what? We're going to just do down the center here, I think, for our colors. And because I need one that has at least a bunch of stuff down the middle. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to add the star. I gotta pay homage to Nelly. So, we're gonna do that. Oh, yeah, look at that. And then I'm gonna take the black. Alright, let's grab some black. Oh my god, look at that. I actually like that a lot. I like that my butterfly is sideways and we all just kind of put them inside each other. Oh my god, look at that. Yoo! Okay, and then our spiky spikes. Girl, I need more black spikes, guys. I lost, or you've used all my black spikes, and I literally... We have to end with spikes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my god, I like it. We got our spikes on there. Not as much as I wanted, but they're there. And then let's go ahead and add our little... I don't know if we'll be able to add these, but we're gonna... So I think what I'm gonna do is take these, put these here, then put that there. Woo. I like it, Nelly. What do you think? Okay, so we'll take this down. And then we'll do 2 more. We're going to swing this. Oh. Oh my gosh. We did it, y'all. I'm trying to make them, like, not crooked, so... The fact that y'all have stayed... There we go. That one's done. What do you guys think? Bye, Alicia. Love you. Have a fantastic night. Alright, I'm going to add... We need to add something to the thumbnail. Either we add a butterfly directly, or we add the snake itself. We could add just the butterfly, the black butterfly. What do you think? You guys pick, let me know. I love you. Thank you, GLAM. Thank you. Make sure you guys go check GLAM out. Make sure you check Wonder Woman, J-Rom, Nails by Nelly, Kelly, Tasha nailed it. They all have channels, everybody. Okay? And especially go check out my bestie, Nails by Nelly, because these are what we did together for our little collab on Sunday, and I didn't finish, so this is my rendition of that. The snake, okay. What do you think so far? You like them? I think they're cool. And if you guys couldn't see at all, well, I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna do the snake, you guys said. Which one? You want the black snake? You want the black snake or the gold snake? Because we have this one. Very glittery. Or we have this small black one. The black one. Oh. Black is more contrast, yeah. As much as I love the sparkle, but... Now I'm gonna put him in the middle. And then I'm going to add some spikes by his head. Okay. Shit. How do I have flukes all over? Anyway. So let's take some of my small, wherever they went. And let's do... I don't know if it's going to look right, but... Not really, but... You know what I mean? It doesn't really look great. Alright, I'm going to take those off. I thought I was going to like them, but I don't. So let's go ahead and put our snake up a little bit on the higher side. Okay. There's our snake, guys. I feel like it's missing something, but I don't know what else to put with him. So we're just going to leave it at that and call it a day. Okay. Flash cure. Alright. We are done, ski. What do you guys think? I think you guys are awesome. You guys are troopers. You know, I had other stickers I could have used and didn't even think about them after I used the ones. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I used these ones, and then I totally forgot about the rest of them. Alright, I'm going to shut my light off. Turn this off. You guys want to see the glow? You ready? Let's do this. Ooh. My phone's about to die, guys, so... It's not as glowy. I only had it in there for a few seconds, but... Here's what they look like. Oh my god, I love them. See how the inside is like, I have the stars on the inside of that? Love it. And then this is what this one looks like up close with the layered copper and black. What do you guys think? That's what they look like, guys. So, thanks for sitting through a whole 3-hour session of these nails. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're new here, check out some of my other stuff. I do a lot of different sets, you guys. So, if you need any inspo, there you go. Excuse me. And, yeah. Make sure you go check out Nails by Nelly. You guys are going to love her. She does acrylic and she does amazing nails. So, that is my bestie. Go check her out. And these are the nails. So, thank you guys for staying with me for my Summer Goth nails. If I can get it to go. My Summer Goth iridescent black and rose gold nails. Really, really pretty. I don't want to take them off. I think they're cool as hell. But, yeah, those are my nails. Thanks for sticking with me. I love you guys. And, have an amazing rest of the week. And I'll see you tomorrow for our VARNAIL live. Thank you guys. And thank you to all of my mods. Thank you to my members. Thank you to everybody. I love you guys. And I'll see you on the flip side. Toodaloo. You guys make this fucking shit possible. I love it. Bye, guys. Have an amazing week.